So I'm about to clean up the playroom because I'm going to talk about kind of how we do our toy rotation. You know, a typical mess for a playroom, which is fine. They play in here, they live here, it can totally get messy. I do like to have it cleaned every night so that, you know, games don't lose pieces and, you know, stuff just doesn't get everywhere. So we'll clean up first and then I'll talk about our toy rotation. Hello. Okay, the room is clean. Paris is hanging out with me. What, baby? Close it. So we have one playroom for 3 kids, and we have 2 bedrooms in the house. One is the bedroom with all the beds, and then the other one is this big nice playroom that I really don't want junked up with 3 kids items. So we have a toy rotation or thing rotation. Pretty much the things that stay in here all the time is this kitchen because they play with it daily. Jonah loves his kitchen. Zoe plays back there. He plays, they all get back there. They love it back there. We have this that we got from my parents whenever they were redoing my brother's room. They made this big 9-drawer thing into his dresser. So we've had this for a couple months and they just play, they do imaginative play in there. So right now it's a shop. We have this big red chair in here because we bought it for my sister. Sure, go ahead. Yeah, you can play. And like I want them to play with something and then put it back. It doesn't always happen that way, so I don't want it to be a burden on them where they're not allowed to play with stuff. So I like to have less stuff in here to have to clean up. And they do pretty good, but we do try to clean it every single night. So they have their piggy banks up there. Papa Roy gives them money every time we see him. Looks like we have some other miscellaneous stuff up there. Oh, it's like 25 degrees today. What is that? It's a little train. It's weird. So since we have a small house, luckily we have a shed. And this is where we keep our toy rotation. It does not stay in the house. I guess if we had a garage, it would be in the garage. In our old house, it was in our closet because we had a huge closet in the boys' room. Or in the playroom. They enjoy playing with toys and I don't want to deprive them, but I don't want them to have access to all of it all the time. So they come out here, they can pick a tub, which I really want to make labels for them. I mean, this is a lot of stuff. If this was all to be in the house, I would go insane. Not quite minimalism because there's still a lot of toys, but I also think that minimalism is going to look different. It's going to look different for everybody. And this is what works for us for now, as they're little and still play with a bunch of toys and all that good stuff. And plus, when we bring a new tub out, they're like, oh yeah, I want to play with that. So, and if there's anything that they're not super excited about, then we just get rid of it and it's not a big deal. Oh, I'm not sure if I said that. It's all like type by type of toys. So fast forward 6 months, well, about 6 months. It's the end of June now. And I was recording the other in January. So I actually have labels on our tubs now. We have balls and bowling, puzzles, all the Lincoln logs up there. What's in here? I think that's baby stuff. Mr. Potato Head, instruments, Marbleworks, cars, leapfrog, educational Macformers, animals. It's all like by type and they can just come and get what they want. But they have to trade it out for one that's in their room. But this part is pretty much the same. Piggy banks are still there. The top row, we have like the most often played games right here. We have some more school stuff up here. All these are books. More school little passport stuff. And then these are for them to put their like buckets of whatever they're playing. Sorry if you can't hear me. Jonah is so loud. So this is supposed to be a bed, but we don't have a mattress for it yet. So they just play on it.
Look, a mat. That's what we can tell where we are.
And like I said, I've done a video of up there. Don't think I showed the top part. That we put a table up here so that they can get their little red stools. Little red stools and sit over here and color. They have their little color pencil things here. And then this normally has like paper things like this that they can color on. anyway, if you like our toy library, then give us a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have a cool way of organizing your toys and keeping the mess to a minimum. And I will see you later. Instead of finishing that one, I went, oh, the bee. Get away. This is a wasp. Ah, it's a red wasp. Okay, so that's one of the disadvantages of having this out here in the shed.